What's going on, ladies and germs? My name is Rayofpandas and welcome your faces back. I'm actually going to be showcasing top 10 underrated mods for 1.16.5. I think these mods deserve a lot more recognition and a lot more eyes on them. They are absolutely amazing and they're so interesting too. These mods are the most up to date as of right now with 1.16.5, and I'll be going through Forge and If Fabric as well. You'll see that on screen. Links will be in the description down below as per usual, and I hope you enjoy. As for this first mod, we have the Enchanted Golden Apple Crafting. Have you ever wanted to take, just any golden apple, you craft it and you'd be like, wow, that's great rejuvenation, regeneration, but then you wanted to up it even more and you wanted to be like, okay, maybe I want some enchantments on this bad boy. And we're like, okay, now let's get ourselves an enchanted golden apple. It gives you the absorption, it gives you the fire resistance, it gives you resistance in general, it gives you regeneration like normal. Then it also gives you a bit of slow, but honestly, it is totally worth it for the effects that golden apples give you with enchantments that golden apples. So onto this next mod here, we have better respawn. And now this basically lets you respawn to where your natural spawn point was or is, and if you have a bed and then you're stuck into any dimension, let's say the nether, you will actually die and respawn close to where you spawned at from your natural spawn point. Now the way this functionality, the way this works is that there is a minimum and a maximum distance. So if you go too far out of the range, yes, you will not spawn back close to where you naturally or you originally spawned, your first spawn point or whatever you set. You'll actually just spawn randomly in the world. But if you stay within the range, then you'll be able to actually spawn close to where you originally came into. So on to this next mod here, we have Happy Trails. And this encourages people to actually build and create some roadways because you actually get rewarded for such things. Let's say you want to run on a stone brick path or a grass path. You can actually do so and it'll take you from speed 1 to 11 and it is crazily fast. Obviously, if you get off of it, you'll go back to normal speed, and it does have most other blocks you can run on as well. As for this next mod, we have something called the RpgZ, and this allows you to change the way you loot mobs. Essentially, it's an RPG style, of course, which is amazing because who doesn't love RPG styled looting systems? And the way this works as well is that when the mob does die, they don't normally just, poof, disappear or anything. There's actually a 4-minute cooldown on how long you can actually take the loot or leave it there until they disappear fully. For this next mod, we actually have something called the Undefeatables. And basically what this is, it's a mod that just adds mini-bosses to your world. I believe there's 4 different types of mini-bosses. The files of them are configurable to where you want to drop more loot or less loot. There is Artea, Alper, Burton, and Ozen. And these creatures are pretty tough cookies to find. It will take some time to find them all if you go looking for them. Good luck. They usually come to you depending on where you are. And I think I've only actually found one myself that I can show you here. Onto this next mod here, we have something called When Dungeons Arise. And this one is kind of scary because the first time I accidentally used it, it almost blew my game up. But what essentially this does is it allows you to instantly place a block that will summon said town, city, foundation, location, depending on what you put down. I've picked 4. I think I've picked the Desert City Tower. This place is absolutely phenomenal. It looks great. It is very, very scary in the beginning because you have to wait for it to load up. And then I've also picked the Bunker Ruins Foundation, which I'm guessing is some sort of grassy forest place. The next one you will see is the Illager Fortress, which honestly, I like it already. The name in itself is just cool. And then this last one is red, but it's also a lighthouse foundation, and you should see a big, huge lighthouse, hopefully. Onto the next mod here, we have something called the Big Brain mod, and that focuses on adding smarter AI for various mobs in Minecraft itself. There's also a new feature called the Buckler. Buckler is a new item and it allows you to dash up to 9 times your regular speed, but there's a drawback of it not being able to turn as quickly as possible, losing that actual stance, which is not bad. I mean, it's a good trade, I think. This item also has a 12-second cooldown. Now, some of the key points here is that pigs actually have 2 to 6 litter sizes, so they can actually have 2 big you know, male, female, or 2 bigger pigs, 4 smaller pigs in like the litter of the family. Piglin brutes themselves actually spawn with bucklers, and there is a 10% of chance dropping a buckler when killed. As for this next mod, we have the Respawnable Animals. Now, similar to the actual monsters in Minecraft Vanilla or any type of Minecraft itself, where the monsters do spawn and continuously spawn, where animals are more of like you kill a bunch of them, they spawn far away, they just have a normal spawn rate like monsters would themselves. Now you can just go up, take on a little boop, boop, and now they'll start to spawn even more. For the second and last mod here, I'll be showing you is the MC Dungeons Armor, which is a Minecraft Dungeons game from the actual creators who implemented this mod to make it actually so you could use those armors, said things in Minecraft Vanilla, and you could use them at your own will. There is plenty to go around. They have different things from fox to wolf to ocelot to evocation to soul robes to the phantoms to scale mail and beehives to snow helmets to emerald gear and just so many more. Last but not least, we have this Minecraft Dungeons weapons mod, from shields to range to melee and so much more. They have tons of different choices. The textures are absolutely amazing. The weapons they have are really cool, from scythes to blades to scimitars to knives to maulers. Different sets. They have vanguard shields, they've got a royal shield, and so much more. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed these mods. I will leave links in the description down below as per usual. Love your faces. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you in the next video. This is Rayofpandas signing out. Bye guys.